Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for the Bagel Bytes Discord weekly live race. How are we all doing? Bill, Tracy, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you guys popping in. So, my friend and rando teammate, Limp Bagel, in his Discord, he has weekly races where the mode changes every week. And this week we decided we were going to do open mode, but with the goal not to kill Ganon, but to pull the Master Sword pedestal. We should start at 7:30. 7:30 Eastern time, or Central time, or what? Let me post in the race room. We might be able to wait for you. Yeah, Bill, I put something in the race room. It's me, Emok, and Scats. And it looks like we are going to wait. So if you want to get home and get set up and do the thing, then we will be happy to wait for you. So get on in here, Bill. The more the merrier. Glad to hear that, Tracy. What exactly is a cowl? I imagine it's something that goes on or around your head. But I might be unfamiliar with that term. Yeah, no worries, Bill. It's always good having you, love having you in the stream, but it's probably more fun to race, right? Yeah, so this is gonna be relatively basic seed unless there's something in GT we need to beat a pendant dungeon, which is possible. Okay, I wasn't completely wrong about what a cowl was, but thank you for that, Tracy. Think about Batman's headpiece. Very short infinity scarf. Okay. What color are you doing, or colors? Is it solid or multicolor, or what are we working with here, Tracy? Sage green? I like that. I think my bedroom is painted sage green or close to it. Very soothing, very calming color. I like it. Yeah, the standard length of this could vary depending on what the pendant dungeons are. Because if we have a pendant dungeon that has a lot of required items, like I don't know, pod, let's say, where you need bow, hammer, moon pearl. I don't think you need a glove technically, but bow, hammer, and pearl for sure. You know, or swamp where you need flippers, hook shot, logically hammer. Um, you know, TR needs a bunch of stuff, so if that is a pendant, it could be long. $20 tote full of yarn, nice. I'm shocked at how much yarn costs, just generally. Mother-in-law is a big knitter, crafter type person, and the amount of money that things cost to make is absurd to me. Like it's yarn. Like it shouldn't be as much as it is. It's crazy. Yeah, I joked around with her. I should buy stock in like a Hobby Lobby or a Joanne Fabrics type of place. She keeps it. I feel like she keeps it in business by herself. Yeah, Bagel. Going back to his Discord, he also does a weekly async, and he kind of switches up between the live race and the async. One is kind of less complicated mode, and the other one is a little more complicated. And the more complicated mode this week is a mode called Crisscross, which is essentially cross keys, but the dungeon rooms are shuffled together. It's like a door shuffle. And there's, I think, the there's key drops, so pots and enemies don't drop keys. They have random items, and those keys are shuffled in the item pool. Also, shop sanity is on, so you can buy things in shops. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I imagine that the yarn costs a lot less in from like a Goodwill type of place than it would from a bigger, retail chain type place. Hey, Bill's in the race room. Hopefully he's not in my chat still. Because the Tark bot or whatever bot will realize he's both in the race and in my chat. And could end up with some sanctions against his account, which we don't want. So Bill should be getting ready soon. And depending on what time we finish, we'll probably pop over to see how Bagel's doing. He normally races with us tonight, but he is in the ADKDF tournament that I was in and got knocked out of unceremoniously. But his elimination match is happening right now, started around 8 Eastern, so about a half an hour ago. So depending on how late this goes, he may or may not still be running. Hopefully he comes out with a win. Our team, which is me, Bagel, and Emok, are collective 0-4 in this tournament right now. So hopefully one of them can get a win. I had my shot and I choked it away. Yeah, we're just explaining in the race room. Just going over the rules again, just so everybody's clear. So the crystals don't matter unless you need to get into GT. You just have to, your goal is to pull the Master Sword pedestal. Whatever that entails. But I think if you drop into Ganon and you're even if you have to beat him, if you drop in and it's an all dungeon seed and you haven't beat all the dungeons, then basically it's just like, you think you can beat me? Like, you haven't finished your goal. I think he calls people dingus, which is, fun. All right, I'm gonna ready up. So I think once Bill is ready, we will get going. The timer will start counting down. So again, this could be really quick. This could be excruciatingly long. There he is. Let's go. Countdown is on. Charlotte. She's not going to hear me. She's got her headphones on. Open mode. Let's go. Okay. So none of the Light World dungeons. So we're gonna need a Moon Pearl, we know that. Okay. I'll bite. Let's see if we get an item off of this guard. Nope. Not so much. I do like half magic, though. That is nice. Oh, I never set up auto tracking. Let me do that quickly. It's gonna slow it down. All that time I spent, and I couldn't even get it going. I just completely forgot. There we go. Okay. I don't know the name of this song. The MSU pack is a mix of a bunch of songs from different Final Fantasy games. This one's from Final Fantasy VIII. Ugh, gross. And it's the song that plays. There's a scene in kind of near the beginning of the game, probably in the first hour or so. But there's an FMV that plays with two characters that are doing some kind of, I don't know, ballroom dance. Nope, not gonna grab that. The song in the cave, at least the... So this is from Final Fantasy VII. This is Cosmo Canyon's theme. Is this still the 5 rupees? Yeah. Probably shouldn't have pulled it, but whatever. I should have killed an enemy is what I should have done. Wasn't smart, though. But the song that was in the Lumberjack Ledge was, I think from, oh, that's not the right one. I'm thinking it's entrance mode. That was from Final Fantasy X. That's the, not the Bavel Trials, but Via Infinito, I think. This is from FF8. Also, my sprite is Squall, the main character from FF8. Nice bow. This is the theme from... You hear this a lot in the early part of the game. This is the... kind of like the main hub for the first... I don't know, couple hours of the game. This is the school at the beginning. So you hear this one a lot. Hey, way to walk into your own bomb. That's good. There's some money and the cape. Interesting. Interesting cape. With half magic, that's really strong. Ooh! 3 times rewards. from the bottle merchant. Alright, so we'll probably buy some bombs. Unless we get them here. Oh. But we have the money, we can buy the bombs. Save some time trying to farm. Although if there are bombs in the back of the tavern, I'm going to be a little upset. Alright, what's here? Money for bombs. Perfect. Is it worth going directly to Eastern with that bow? I don't think so. Alright, we're not going to worry about the library. Oh. Oh, gosh darn it. That's the worst type of item. We don't know if we need it. But if we need it and I don't grab it while it's here, or while I'm here, it's gonna feel worse. Alright, fine. Fine. We'll turn that in eventually, probably. That's weird that guard didn't aggro on me. And a bottle we could have used to check sick kid. Alright, we'll head back to the village eventually, I'm sure. Probably once we find the flute, if we find the flute. Ooh, okay. My favorite item in the entire game, the whole game, is the hook shot. It's offense, it's defense, it's mobility. It does it all, man. Not what I meant to do, but that works. Alright, so mini Moldorms are in the bomb pack. That's good to know. Ooh, baby, let's go. There's a hammer. So once we have mountain access, we are... Alright, now I think we do Saha Eastern. Forget Ice Rod Cave, we'll deal with that later. Hopefully we don't deal with that later, but... if we have to, then we will. Not quite far enough. So we can find out where our green pendant is. Ice Palace. Ice Palace required. So that hammer required. Alright, now we're a pearl away from doing some Dark World damage. Alright, love you, good night. I'll see you in the morning. So not in logic, but we can do some stuff on Death Mountain now. We need a lamp or a flute before any of that's in logic. Alright, let's do this. We're looking for a pearl. We're also going to need mitts for Ice Palace and either Fire Rod or Bombos. I would like Samaria, but I don't think we need it. According to the logic, we need it, but we can get by without it. Okay. What is Sunprise's Hearts? Okay. Don't really care. Is this the big key, or are we going all the way around? It's the big key. We should beat it's a 5-6, Krista. We should probably beat it anyways. Let's take a chance. Alright, we got through that. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm really hoping that the third item is here on the boss and not at the big key chest. I would love to not have to come back. Hammer works, I think. That works. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so what do we have that's in logic? Zora, Ice Rod Cave. And Escape. And Mushroom. And Agina. We have some things. But we got the glove, back of Escape, good place to go. Terrible place to go. I was about to jump down like I had the flippers. I don't have the flippers. Alright, what do we get here? Okay, so required. Doesn't help us much, but... that's fine. Oh, wait, I can lift that. Okay, so we don't need to come back all the way up here. And for whatever reason, you can't hook to that bush. I don't know why. You also shouldn't have done that because, you know, you don't have the flippers. You can't go that way. Alright, show me vanilla flippers. Unbelievable. Emok rolled this seed. We're blaming him. So, required. Yet again. Can't make it up. Mushroom turn-in for... alright, blue meringue can stay there. Yeah, mushroom turn-in for Mitts required. Zora had vanilla flippers required. This is where I'm spamming Emok's vanilla emote. Just want the pearl, man. That ain't it. Alright, what do we get? The pearl. Of course. Alright. So all things considered, given where some of these things were, actually it's really just the pearl. It's flippers, it's hard flippers locked. And the flippers are on Zora, which you're disinclined to go to because you typically want the flippers to get there. Alright, where are our pendants here? Skullwoods and Pod. Can we beat? I think we can beat Pod. That might be worth a look. What's our other 5/6 TR? Alright, well, hoping red bomb's not a thing. Those guys that drop bombs are the worst. If we get a lamp, we're definitely going to Pod. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. I still think pod. I think pod's a good play. Even swordless, lampless. Quick check of Pyramid Ledge first. Maybe it'll have a sword for us. Nope. Just some bombs. Yeah, so pod's a pendant. We want to do that. Honestly, once we get Fire Rod and a sword, I think we're in go mode. We don't need much else. So this could be potentially quick if we find... Fire Rod's the big one. I mean, there's 4 swords. We'll find one of them somewhere, I'm sure. But Fire Rod and a sword for Skull Woods. This is Motorcycle Chase from Final Fantasy VII. Perfect. Just far enough. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Got lucky that none of the berries got in the way. Alright, so this is a small key right here. Yeah, okay. Honestly, we could beat the dungeon, but if we happen to find the lamp or a sword to help, I feel really foolish. So, and we have the mirror, so we can get back out pretty easily. Okay. Okay, the wrong rod. Two keys, that's a key. This is gonna be interesting, but let's try it. Lost. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not yet, anyways. Where am I? Alright, let's start over here. I might go in from the bottom. I think it might be a little bit easier since I think more used to doing it that way at this point. So we'll hammer yump it. Okay. There's only one item. Okay. Okay, so we got everything back here. Item on the boss. So let's go to it. And hope. Alright. We're almost in the dark. Give me that, give me that. Thank you. Let's see, where are we? There we go. Alright, here goes something. That's 4, I think. 5, one more. Oh, we got it. Barely. Oh, I'm down there. Okay. 12, 13, 14. Dead. Alright, we'll come back. I don't want to keep bashing my head against that wall. Where do we want to go, though? Swamp's got a bunch of items. Excuse me. Stay away. Thank you. I had a better strat for getting through that turtle room. I might have been able to do it. I was very close. I think I only needed a couple more hits. I also could have thrown bombs. That might have been a play to not get too close. But here we are. Oh, this song is jam. Less concerned about the bombs. I just want those guys out of my way when I come back. I wonder why that shooter I thought it only came out when you held the sword out, and I don't have a sword. I mean, clearly I'm wrong, but that's what I thought it was. Yeah, so fire rod and a sword for go mode, although fighter sword hold stairs never fun. But with fire rod it should be fine. Okay. Do this, because I forgot to go down and get it before. Although I probably didn't need to, actually. I probably could have skipped it, now that I think about it. Oh well. Is what it is. Honestly, probably could skip all left side, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Or we shouldn't be doing it, though. Four checks. Alright, so we are pretty much guaranteed to have to beat the boss. was hoping we could get away with not if we found the items quick enough, but... The Emok's already done. Oh my. He hit the god route. What is up? Oh, can I? Get him on? Actually, I don't know that I will, because I'm bringing your sister to school.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll see you.
Oh yeah, you might be awake. Yeah, you might be awake.
Well,
That's true. I do. Well, there's our lamp, which we probably... I mean, technically it's required. The Emok finished 33 minutes. GG's, man. This is probably a mistake. Now we need to hit this thing with a hammer 4 times. That might actually work. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it was a bust. Alright. I'm thinking Village of Outcasts is where we need to go. And we can... check a bunch of things on the way, but I feel like that's where feel like where we're supposed to go. Yeah, GG's, Emok. You hit the god route, my friend. Or I hit a bad one. Alright, there's one. So we just do fire rod for now. Okay. Like, I've known we've needed a sword and... I know I've needed a sword and fire rod for about 15 minutes. Maybe longer. I tried to beat Helma with no sword in the dark, and I got to Helma with 2 hearts and almost broke his mask, and then he ran into me. I was feeling good too. Like I feel like I got flippers, vanilla flippers, relatively early. And that led to Pearl. Whatever. I was feeling good. And I was just like, alright, I need a sword. And a fire rod. I'm glad it was funny. I mean, I was not impressed. Actually, I was less impressed by the Mushroom Run race game turning into mitts. Less impressed about that. I almost didn't go back and grab the mushroom. I'm like, I better while I'm here. And good thing I did. Because that would have felt bad. Alright. Forget the purple chest. I don't want to do that now. No flute. If I had the flute, I'd probably do it, but... Hey, silvers! How about that? I could go back and beat Pod, but I won't yet. I swear to God, though, if Helma is locking Fire Rod, I'm gonna lose my mind. And if he is, Emok, I hope you are laughing hysterically at me. How are the Sabres doing? I'm assuming you have an eye on that. Last I saw, I thought they were up 2-0. But I looked at it quick, so I might be wrong. Scat's DNF'd. I hope his hand is okay. Oh, they took the second goal away. I don't know. Like I said, I looked quick and it was 2-0, and now apparently it's 2-2 going into the third, which is not ideal. Yeah, especially against this Montreal team. They are firing on all cylinders. Like, their series against Tampa was just knock down, drag out. Oh, shit. I have, I only have one heart. That's not the hook shot. I would love to find the last item here. Just not. I mean, I'd love to be the fire rod, obviously, but okay. Well, maybe it's in Skull Woods. Who knows? We already had one vanilla item. Why not a second? Oh, any idea how Bagel's doing? Have you looked at him? Looked at him at all in his race? Beginning to think it's not in Skull Woods. It is not in Skull Woods. Bagel needs GT big. Oh boy. That's all he needs, though? That's not bad. Not there. I think after this, I'm gonna go up to Death Mountain. And then after that, I don't know. He's got to kill Trinex and he needs GT big. Oh, I just had a thought. I just had a thought. I didn't do Run of Escape. Oh, I didn't do Bonk Rocks either. That was dumb. I'll probably grab that. That's easy to... Gonna make travel easier to everywhere I need to go. I'm actually gonna skip Hera. At least for now. Do Death Mountain stuff. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to do this way. Alright. All the hearts. Almost literally. Oh wow. That's kind of cool, actually. They're both looking for GT big, and they both have all dungeons done. That's an exciting race. I feel like I should be metagaming this and going somewhere early sphere, not this late sphere stuff. Alright. Forget Hera. Forget Spiral Cave, because whatever. Yeah, the Hyrule Castle Big Key. The fact that he even needed that kind of stinks. So I've rolled, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 seeds, and I've yet to need the Hyrule Castle Big Key for the Maiden. I skip Bonk Rocks again. I need to go do that before I do what I'm about to do. Alright, actually, before we do that even, let's do this. Whack. Yo, what's up, Tracy? So we have beaten 0 pendants. can beat one. We can go beat Helma. But we are looking for the fire rod for go mode. Bombos would get us through Ice Palace. Oh, you finished it. Nice. Anything good for dinner? Okay, that would have been nice to have. I'll take it, though. Leftovers, but they spot. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, you're just in the mood for some leftovers, and it's exactly what you're looking for. And I think there are some things that are honestly better as leftovers than they are the first time. Like, for whatever reason, I think Bagel got it first. Nice. Left side swamp. Always a GT big key and left side swamp. So he's off to GT now, ahead of Death Taxes N64. Love that. Oh wait, I need that. Actually, do I need that? I don't know that I do need that. Alright, let's go Bagel. Emok, your lead is... what, 25 minutes and counting. I guess after this, I gotta go beat Helma. Because if it's sitting on Helma, I'm gonna lose my mind. That I could have had it. Had I not died trying to do swordless, swordless, lampless Helma. Oh, Bill just finished. GG's, Bill. Alright, let's go beat Helma. If it's not on Helma, I might just forfeit and go watch the rest of Bagel's race. Oh wait, I have some. Alright, what am I doing? See who finishes first, Bagel or me. At this point, probably Bagel. He's probably got, let's say, between 5 and 10 minutes left. Hit the guy. Alright. I swear to God, if it's here, and I could have had it, I don't know, half an hour ago. Okay, I feel a little better now. Right, so it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Now I'm being stubborn, and I know I'm being stubborn. I just want to find the damn fire rod. Alright, that's Bombos. We can't get in there. Good. Don't want to get in there. Also fine. Okay, that ain't it. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's Agate Tower. It's like, why is that thing at the castle showing green? That's Agate Tower. I don't care about that. Bagel wins. That's what I like to hear, man. GG's Bagel. Finally, one of us gets a win. I'll have to look at the bracket and see who his next opponent is or who his options are. That's awesome. Alright, now I guess I need to finish this seed. For posterity's sake, I guess. I don't know. Small key. It's not here. It's got to be in Hera or Spiral, which I skipped, which would also be kind of terrible. I haven't found a single item yet. I'm just gonna beat them all.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Yo, what's up, Bill? Thank you for the raid, and GG's, sir. Oh, and the sabers are up 3-2. This is everything's coming up good. Except for me trying to find this stupid fire rod. Oh, you Millhouse? Alright. Alright, let's see. If it's not here, I check Graveyard Ledge. I think it's got to be on Death Mountain if it's not here. Oh, I'm early. Lame. Alright, that's better. F. Alright, what else do we have? It's not on Bumper Ledge. Catfish. Gross. Bombos tab, a purple chest. The island is nothing. Wait, did I not check Ice Rod Cave? I did. I never checked Ice Rod Cave. That'll feel worse than if it's on Death Mountain. I always check it. Oh, my controller disconnected too. What I get? I always check it. And I said, nah, I'm gonna be fun and not check it. I should have fluted, but whatever. Yeah. I'm guessing, so you got the fire rod stupid early, which makes sense. I'm trying to think of where my swords were. Like, did you get a sword from Agina? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was doing stuff swordless, and I'm like, I only need one sword. I know I only need one sword. Agina was a sword. There was a sword in... Wasn't Hype Cave. Boots were in Hype Cave. I don't remember. There was a sword in... Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to. I mean, I guess it had the lamp, so... Oh, no, it didn't have the swamp had the lamp. Yep, K45. K45 had one. Thieves have one, maybe? I forget. I honestly forget where the swords were. Perfect. Alright, whatever. I didn't even need to check that. That's just me on autopilot. I can't believe I didn't check Ice Rod. I always check Ice Rod Cave. I'll tell you what, me and Zax would have been really, really far behind on this one. Because I think Zax is also an Ice Rod Cave disbeliever. A Moon Pearl, where's your go, huh? That's funny. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't look at the times. And Moon Pearl put you in good. That's... I got the Moon Pearl before you guys. I just didn't get anything else. I think. I got Moon Pearl at like 15 to 20 minutes. Because I was in the Dark World pretty early. Yeah, but I didn't get my first sword until like... I want to say like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. It was after Emok finished. So probably like 40-ish minutes. And then Fire Rod obviously was like, what, an hour, 5? So... I didn't think to check the early sphere stuff. I was so excited I got Dark World access. And I was like, oh, Dark World, easy. All the pendants are there, let's go find them. Oh, I mean, heck of a run. Heck of a route. Yeah, it was, what, Uncle had it, right? I think it was very early. Get out of there. That works. Thank you. Uncle had half magic, yeah. So... Emok's gonna beat me by 40 minutes. He could have run the seed twice. I do not win. Whatever. I don't know if I'm supposed to dot done right when you pick it up or when it pixelates, but whatever. GG's indeed. 2 minutes late. Like 42 minutes late. Emok, Tracy, Bill, thank you for the GG's. This was fun. It's on the yeah, I mean, whatever. I'll undo the finish. It's whatever. Nice, smooth 123 checks. Emox is probably like 50. Yeah, 55. All right. I wasn't that far off. Gross. Absolutely gross. 72. Tell you what, I'm pretty close to just equaling your combined total. I think that's 127. I was 123. This was fun. As frustrating as it was that I left behind a stupid easy check. It was fun to do something a little different. At some point we should do... I would like to do some co-op stuff with some of these. Even async, I think co-op stuff would be really fun. We should also look at Trinity seeds. If you like alternate win things, Bill, these Trinity seeds, there's 3 ways to win. Yeah, it's what are the 3 ways to win in Trinity? It's obviously it's beat Ganon, it's pull Ped. Oh, what is the 3rd way to win? I forget. It's been so long since I've done one. Oh, the Triforce pieces. Thank you, Emok. Triforce pieces. That's what it was. Yeah. So Bill, if you like alternate win scenarios, Trinity Seed is pretty good because you can do any of the 3. Pretty good. Yeah, I would like to do some co-op stuff. It might be easier to do it async, since not everybody can do like a Tuesday night thing. But something we should bring up in the Discord is to try to get some co-op stuff together. I think that'd be fun. I like co-op stuff. Is it 10 pieces? All right. I wasn't sure how many pieces it had. Yeah, co-op mystery's good. Co-op Trinity wouldn't be bad either, honestly. But I think for co-op Trinity, you might have to do different goals. But yeah. Yeah, I mean if you get the pendants or if you get the Triforce pieces, it can be pretty quick. It kind of forces you to think about doing everything, which is nice. Oh, duality. That's the one I'm thinking of, Tracy. Thank you. It's where I think that's you have each person has a different goal. That might be what I'm thinking of. But just some different things, just to do it. Yeah, one gets Ped. Oh, it's 5 Crystal Ganon. Okay, even better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I was thinking of co-op Trinity. But yeah, that could be fun. That could be something. That could be something you and I do, Emok, just kind of on our own too. We do love a good co-op. But yeah, there's all sorts of different things. What's that mode with all the Triforce pieces? Gold Rush. Gold Rush is good because it's key sanity, and you have to collect. There's 50 Triforce pieces out in the world, and you have to collect 49 of them. And that's a pretty good mode, I think. There was a Gold Rush seed I did a couple of years ago that I think I beat in like 36 minutes. Like I didn't touch the Dark World. Like all the Triforce pieces were just accessible in the Light World. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Yeah, we can throw some stuff out there, but for this week, I do want to. I have a couple of those crisscross seeds to do. I have the one that Bagel set up, and I have the one for the Doors League, which I think has to be done by Monday. It's how I started. weirdly enough, I was watching a speed run of Final Fantasy VII, and the guy who was running it, I think it's Ajneb, somebody mentioned during that speed run that like he was the Link to the Past like champion, and I was like, "What is this randomized link to the like?" I had no idea it existed, and I went down the rabbit hole, and now here I am. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. I might try to do it on Friday, depending on what I have going on. If not, probably like Sunday morning. Saturday, I'm busy with family stuff all day. But Friday night, I might be able to do it. Maybe. I don't think I'll have time tomorrow or Thursday. So maybe I'll do one each day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Emok GG's, Bill GG's. Racy, thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back on maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But probably Friday at some point. Is anybody we can raid quickly? We got some people here. Oh, Dennis is doing some cross keys. Let's go check out Dennis. I was gonna raid Bagel, but the seed took me forever because, you know. Oh, he just finished. Whoops. Whoops. Well, let's cancel the raid. He literally is on the credit screen right now, so forget that. Who else? Who else? Who else? Nobody. All right. Well, that'll do it. I'll just cut it here. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks again. GG's to Emok and Whiskey Bill. With Scats. Yeah, his hands weren't having it. That's what I was afraid of. All right. Have a good night, y'all. I'll talk to you later.